Hello everyone, welcome to Spirit Said, and I'm here tonight just to give you some mediumship readings. I'm just going to do a few this evening, and I might come back later in the month and do a few more. I've decided to go live as well as record this so that I can get some interactions with the Spirit Said collective, but I won't be answering questions on the comments today. Because really it's meant for the YouTube Spirit Said collective, if you like. But if I do see people pop up, I might say hello. So I thought it might be quite nice to just do a bit of live mediumship and see what happens. Hi Cheryl. So I'm going to ask the spirit to come in. I'm going to use one of my special books. I've got these fabulous books now, you know, with our logo on, the Spirit Said logo, that I use for my mediumship now. Guided by Spirit, Powered by Determination. There's 3 different designs, and I've been using them to write messages from Spirit down when I do my readings, and I found it's really helped me. I write the person's name usually when I do a reading, and then I get them to take a photograph of a scribble that I do. So without further ado, let's get cracking and we'll see who we've got stepping forward. Now, I do feel like I have a man stepping forward, so I'm going to ask him to give me some quick evidence. I just want to do a little bit of platform here. So a gentleman comes through, and the first thing he says he used to have a grey suit, and this would feature quite importantly to this person. So he had a grey suit, and he said he always had dirty hands. Okay, so he always had dirty hands. I feel like he might have been a mechanic or something. But he always would have had dirty hands. I feel like he said the word bitumen. I think that's like a tar or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I don't really know what that is. But I'm sure whoever this reading is for will know. So obviously I'm recording this for Spirit Said, so generally the people that these messages for will probably come and listen to them throughout May. So please only take this message if it is for you. So we've got a man stepping forward here in a grey suit. He said the suit would feature, it's quite a joke with your family, and he always had dirty hands. He might have been a mechanic, and I'm not sure if I'm saying the word correctly, bitumen or something. I feel like some sort of tar or something like that. I think he worked with that kind of thing. Now, let me just see what else he wants to say. Okay. I feel like he may have had animals, because he's bringing attention to, I feel like he's saying he always used to have hair on him, like I don't know if it's cat or dog fur on him as well. So animals would have featured a lot in his life, and he actually passed. He's shown me like difficulty breathing when he passed, and I feel that's a stomach, some sort of stomach issue or internal insides, that kind of thing, which I think sort of took his breath away with his pain. I feel that's what I'm feeling there. Okay, so I hope someone can pick up who that is. I'm just going to do quick short messages and try and get a few people through. So if you can take all of that information, and he just says the word Ian, so there's an Ian that connects as well to this story. Okay, so I don't know if you can take Ian. Okay, I'm going to pull a card here. Right, so the card that this person is reading is for. So the person can take all the evidence, and Ian connects there. London as well, connections with London. Grey suit, always had dirty hands. He might have been a mechanic or something like that. He says the word bitumen or Michelin, whatever that is, and I feel it's some sort of tar or something like that. He always had animal hair on him. He liked animals a lot. When he passed, he had difficulty breathing. and there was some issue I feel with his stomach, and as I connect as well, there is a back issue as well there with him. It's a gentleman that stepped forward as well, and he had got a favourite grey suit. Actually was quite funny in the family, and London connections and connection to the name Ian as well. So if you can take all that information, I pulled a card for you, and you have the Miracles card. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender to the how. Yeah, surrender to the how. I wasn't sure if it said both. Have faith in your miracle. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender to the how. There we go. Wow. Amazing. So, good stuff for you guys. Well, or whoever this reading is for. Not really a collective, is it? So I hope you can take that. I'm gonna thank this man for coming forward, and I hope that we managed to get that message to whoever needed to hear that. So now I'm going to move on. Hello everyone that's watching on the live there. Hi Frank, hi Cheryl, hi Claire. Hello. Right, so I've got a lady stepping forward now, and the first thing she wants to talk about is my hair, because it's pink and I feel like she might have had a blue rinse herself. Wow, she said she quite liked the set, she says. She liked the sets, and there used to be mousse in her day, she says. So she would have had coloured mousse in those days, and she had different colours, she said. Right, now, as she connects with me, there's definitely an issue with her throat here. So she tells me that she didn't get a chance to say goodbye. And that is a source of anxiety for whoever this message is for. So the fact that she didn't get a chance to say goodbye is causing anxiety for the person that this message is for. Now she's bringing attention to a bracelet as well, I want to say, because she makes me look at her bracelet. And also she's making me look at my hand, and she's bringing attention to my thumb as well. So I'm not sure if she had problems with her hands, maybe. Yeah, as I ask her now, I do feel my hands are quite stiff. So she may well have had arthritis or slightly problems with her hands, okay? Especially her thumb was the first thing that I felt. She said she couldn't grip properly. So it could even have been like, you know, a gripping problem, no power in your hands, if you like. And her perfume, she's putting over a lovely smell of perfume. It's a lovely, I don't know what the smell is, but it's a lovely perfume. And she's just turned the heater on as well. So I do feel like she can manipulate energy. So you may well have had some signs in the house, maybe TV coming on or something like that. So this person that is wanting to speak to this lady, I do feel like she was like a grandma. I do feel that she's like a grandmother energy. It's a very loving and kind energy. She's very kind and loving. So just to recap, oh my goodness, that's strange, because I'll come back to that. I had a thought there. I'm not sure if that was my brain or spirit, but I'm going to message that person directly. Okay, so there was a throat issue there. There was a lady, she said there was mousse in her day. Feels like a grandmother energy, a kind energy. There was a perfume. There was a problem with her hand. I think she couldn't grip properly. There was a special bracelet. And she didn't get a chance to say goodbye to the person this message is for, and that is causing quite a lot of issues with her. And now also she's bringing attention to my ear, so I think she may have had trouble hearing towards the end as well. And I feel like she's saying, "Hey," and I think that would mean something to someone. Okay, I'm just going to ask for some extra, a little bit of stronger evidence. And she says green. Okay, green is something else that's going to connect in there. I don't know if that's a, I don't know, green. I don't know if that's a road name or possibly a surname. I don't know, but green. All right. So if you can take all of that evidence, I'm going to pull a card for you. Thanks for joining on the live, you guys. So this is for the Spirit Said Collective. So do excuse me if I'm ignoring the live feed here, because I know it could be for you guys, or it could be for somebody that comes along for the May readings. Okay, so you've got 2 cards if you can take all that evidence. You've got the Goddess card. Beautiful. Honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, and love every part of you. So any of you, well, it's not any of you, sorry, for the person this reading is for, this oh my goodness, I've got so much energy coming in I can barely think straight here. They're all lining up. So for the person that connects to the lady I've just read, the Goddess card, it's time for you to honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, and love every part of you. And she's saying, yes, please do that, because you're feeling a bit downtrodden at the moment and you need to step into your power. You're giving your power away. She says, can you stop doing that, please? And you've also got the gentleness card as well. And this card is saying, be kind to yourself and others, honor your gentleness, speak words of love. So again, a lovely card of kindness there. I think this is about being kind to yourself and making yourself, I want to say putting yourself first as well. She said, yeah, you never do that. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to the person this reading is for. So I'm going to go forward and ask for the next person to come in. Drink. I moved my water bottle. Right, I have a dog coming forward. A dog. I've got a dog coming forward, a retriever or a Labrador. It's making me scratch my head. Scratch my head. Okay. So obviously that probably was a thing that he's done. Oh, my pen's just run out. Okay, let's see what else he wants to say. He's shown me a red ball. Okay, and I've run out of pen. He's shown me a red ball. Got any more pen? Let's get another pen out. They're all too big. He's shown me a red ball. And what else is he wanting to say? And he's saying that this person really misses him. Okay, it does give me the feeling that he's very much missed, but he just wants to let everyone know that he's all right. My goodness, and the pen's run out again. So that might even be a spiritual message in that. Maybe you're having issues with your pens, I don't know, but that's the second pen that's just run out. Okay, so okay, if you know who this dog is, let's just do it. So we've got a Labrador or a Golden Retriever, that kind of size dog that wants to come through. He's very much missed. He's scratching his head and there's a red ball involved. I'm not going to go too deep into this one, but he just wants to come through. Very much missed. Feels like a soulmate connection there. And you've also got the Miracles card. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender to the how. I'm wondering if that says how or bow. I don't really understand that. But yeah, miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. So good news for you guys. But no, this beautiful dog. Okay, let's move forward. Going forward again. Let's see who else we have in. Right, so I've got an energy stepping forward. Not saying which sex they are. First thing they're giving me is a lack of breath there. I have no breath there. I can find it very hard to breathe. There's an issue with breathing. Okay. And I do feel like they're making my eyes squint, I want to say. I don't know what squinting eyes are. I feel like my eyelids are being pushed closed. Okay, squinting eyes, lack of breath. It's very much lack of breath. And my finger hurts as well. My forefinger, my right forefinger here. So I don't know if it's arthritis in the hands or just that finger even. And also there's a ring involved with this, to do with this. Right, so I do feel it's a lady now. I just got confirmation of that. It's a lady. Okay, so I feel she would have had to have acted as the man and the woman in her home, if that would make sense. So her energy is a bit of both, I want to say. She was the practical one and the feminine one. So she's a very practical lady. She had to get on with things on her. I feel like she was on her own for a little while, quite a while actually. She was on her own, living on her own. And she is showing me the stairs. I think she may have, and then she's making my shoulder hurt. I think she may have had a fall down the stairs. And with that, then she's making my throat dry. So she may well have had a fall and then not been able to say goodbye to everybody how she wanted to. Maybe she was in a lot of pain and wasn't able to say goodbye. And I do feel very dizzy as well, so I feel like she probably had a dizzy spell and fell. And she's saying slippers as well, so I think slippers would have featured while she fell, unfortunately. She may have broken her finger, I don't know, but she's bringing she's bringing attention to the little lump on my finger here, which is arthritis, isn't it? And my back as well, so maybe she broke her back. It's not a very nice fall for this lady. Yeah, would have resulted in her struggling with her breathing as well, and she didn't get a chance to say goodbye like she would have done to her family. I feel like that there's a distance and the family was not nearby, so they would have had to travel, so she didn't get a chance to say goodbye. And she just wants that family to know that she knows that they were thinking of her, and not to keep going over the same thing, saying they wish they were there or that they could have done anything differently. I think there were plans to move closer, maybe move her closer to you, but it didn't happen. But she said, you know, she loved her home and she died in her home, where she wanted to be. Okay, so I hope you're understanding that as well. I think the name Maureen I'm hearing as well, Maureen, and Morris as well. Some names that I feel like I can hear that may connect or may have been friends with, that she wants to bring in. She says Maureen and Morris. So I hope whoever this card, I'm going to pull cards, but whoever can take all of this information, this reading is for you and you only. Okay, so I'm going to pull you a card if you can take all of that information. Hello to you guys watching on the live. Okay, let's just pull a card for whoever can take all of this information. So I've just decided to do this live. It's for SpiritSeeks SpiritSeeks. Right, so you have got the possibility card. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. So look at that. So if this reading is for you, there's lots of possibilities coming in. You need to believe in yourself, move forward. She said you really do need to believe in yourself, all of you. She says, I feel like it's for a group of you, you know, you really do. Magic is coming. She says magic is coming, and she's watching over you all, and she loves you, she says. All right, so I hope you can take that. Okay, well, I think I'm going to leave that there for tonight. I might record another one for Spirit Said, or I might go onto the Karen Knight Psychic Medium page later in the week and record some live mediumship where I can interact with the audience. So thank you for watching Spirit Said. Thank you for watching on the live, and I will see you next time. Take care.